Hi, I'm Joseph Wong. This video is about how to take notes in school. You'll find that you will need to take notes more often in secondary school than during your primary school days. That's because as you mature, you are expected to be more responsible for your own learning. That means the way you understand topics and the pace that you learn. When you go beyond secondary 4, whether it's JC or Polytechnic, your note-taking habit is going to become more crucial for you. First, let's look at the benefits of note-taking. Different people learn things differently. So when you take notes, you remind yourself of how you learn a particular topic. You also remind yourself on what you consider to be important. Now, what's important to you may not be what's important to other people. Now, when we do something, it helps us remember it better than when we just hear or see it. So writing down, or in today's context, typing out the important points helps us remember that we have noted this point. It's like putting a marker in your brain. Now let's talk about the do's and don'ts of note-taking, and for this, I'd like you to remember SOLA. S. Keep your notes short and sharp. Write key notes, not long sentences. Why? Because when you're writing long sentences, you might be missing many more important points your teacher is saying. Listening is key to understanding. So very quickly write down a key word and then go back to listening to your teacher. You could also use abbreviations like this SOLA I'm giving you. O. Only what you think is important. Don't take notes for everything. Remember, listening is key to understanding, so listen attentively to the teacher and only write down what is important for you. The teacher usually gives you a clue what is important. For example, the teacher would write down the important thing on the board, or he would repeat something a few times, or he would say something like, "These next 3 points are important." That's when you write down. L. Write legibly. Yes, don't scribble in such a way that even you cannot decipher what you wrote. On the other hand, don't bother about writing beautifully or using different colored pens. The idea is to do it quickly and legibly, and what you're writing must add value to your understanding. A. Ask. If you're unsure about something, well, put up your hand and ask the teacher to clarify. Speak up. But if there's no room for asking, well, circle that part of the textbook and ask about it later, or research on it from other books or the internet. And R. Review your notes. After each lesson, don't just put the notes away. Spend 3 to 5 minutes looking at the notes you have just taken. Ask yourself, do you understand every note you have taken? If you need to, write more things over the notes to help you understand that note. Why do I say to do it immediately after the lesson? Because your mind is still fresh from listening to the teacher. Remember, as soon as you write down something of value, your understanding of it increases. So remember, effective note-taking is a habit that will help you better understand school lessons. It is also a way for you to become more responsible for your own learning. It is only when you start becoming responsible for yourself that you learn the other good things in life. Keeping promises, honoring your commitment, being honest and fair, and of course, becoming a leader one day. I wish you all a successful and enjoyable school year.